Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full face makeup tutorial using all of BH Cosmetics products. So BH Cosmetics is really a cheaper brand. I don't want to say cheap because they do have good quality products, but they're definitely more like affordable. You can find them all online at bhcosmetics.com. They really were probably like my first makeup purchases whenever I first got into makeup, just because they do have really good quality stuff and you get like a lot for your money, you know what I mean? So my first eyeshadow palette I want to say was BH Cosmetics, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so today I have a bunch of products. A lot of these I have not tried yet. I will be using the foundation and concealer, which I did do a full first impressions on not too long ago. But yeah, so I have a ton of products to try out, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with eyebrows. I do have like red spots on my face, like all on my forehead and stuff, but that is from Halloween. I was Freddy Krueger for Halloween and I did like the whole burnt side and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. So if you want to see those pictures, look at my Instagram at Diamonbeauty. I didn't do a tutorial on it because it just took me hours to do it. So maybe next year. But Halloween is over, so all the fun looks are over for now. We'll reconvene, and obviously I do have candy though. So I have this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro waterproof brow gel, and I did get the shade Brunette. So I want to say Brunette was like the second to darkest shade, and for some reason I like my eyebrows pretty dark, so I think this will be a good shade for me. So this is what the eyebrow gel looks like. It is very nice packaging. I'm pretty sure it's only about $5. So this is nice glass packaging for BH. Like, they really did that. That is what the shade looks like. So I think that is going to be a pretty good match to my eyebrows. Ooh, so far I do like that. I think that it's pretty pigmented. I didn't dip too hard into the pomade and it's already given me like a lot of pigment, so that's good. I start with a line at the bottom and then a line at the top, and then I go in and fill in my brow. And I pretty much always do that, no matter what, like brow pomade or pencil or anything. That's pretty much like my technique. Then I just like to really go in and spoolie the front of my brow. That way it doesn't look, you know, too dramatic. As you can see how big of a difference brows make, that is probably like the first tip I have in makeup, is to learn how to do your brows, because like look at the difference in my face. Like brows are just very, very crucial to makeup. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Ultimate Artistry Shadow Palette. This did just recently come out, and I'm pretty sure it's only $20. For $20, you get like a bajillion freaking eyeshadows. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like, and it is super pretty. Like very, I don't know, I just feel like you can find anything that you're looking for in this palette. I think that is very nice. It gets super dark over here all the way down to a black, and then it also has like some pretty springtime pastel colors as well. So I'm first going to take these two shades and I'm just going to mix them and apply these directly into my crease. And the eyeshadows do have a lot of fallout, as I'm seeing. It's a lot of like kickback on the eyeshadow palette, but they are pigmented. So I feel like, you know, fallout doesn't really matter to me as long as the eyeshadow is nice and pigmented. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is like a pretty kind of dark green color. And these shades are blending well. They're not creamy, like they're claiming to be creamy mattes. They're not necessarily creamy. They're definitely more of a dry consistency, which can sometimes make it harder to blend, but these seem to be blending okay. I'm going to go into this brown right here, and I'm just going to take a bunch of this on my brush and then just dab a little bit of the black, just because I don't want I don't want this look to get super dark, so I don't want to go in with straight black just yet. So I just want to go in with that brown shade and then like that a little bit of black. That way it's not so dark like I'm using black. For my lid shade, I'm going to be using this green right here. It is like a super pretty lime green, and it's nice and sparkly. I'm going to apply this eyeshadow dry for right now, and then if it needs more pigmentation, then I'll go in and wet my brush. Okay, BH Cosmetics, look at this green, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and try a BH Cosmetics liquid liner. This one is in the shade black. I'm pretty sure this was the only shade they had and the only eyeliner they had on their website, but I've tried this before in the past and I remember it being super black and nice and like creamy, and it is a felt tip liner, so these are usually super easy to apply a wing with. Yeah, this thing is definitely pretty black. Like, for the price, I'm here for it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Naturally Flawless Liquid Foundation. I'm using the foundation in the shade Mocha. Mocha is an okay match to me. It's just really orange, so I don't really like that. But once I contour and like apply concealer and all that good stuff, it matches me. But I just find that all of BH Cosmetics foundation shades run super orange. I used this foundation before it was reformulated, when it was in a different packaging, as like my first foundations in my makeup artist kit. So keep that in mind. These foundations are only $5. They're not the best quality, but they definitely get the job done and definitely cover someone's skin, you know. So if you are a makeup artist and you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out if makeup artistry is for you, I definitely recommend those foundations because they're $5. You get a ton of shades. That way you can really practice and just like get your craft together before you go out and spend $40 on a high-end foundation, you know. This is the BH Cosmetics Total Coverage Concealer. Again, I already said I did a first impressions on this concealer and I'm here for it. This thing is definitely full coverage. Like, the only thing I don't like about this concealer is the applicator. And in the concealer, I'm using the shade 113. Okay, so I have the concealer blended out, and I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Contour Palette. This thing right here has highlight shades and contour shades. So I'm going to be using this banana shade right here to set under my eyes. I'm just going to tap under my eyes to make sure we don't have any creasing going on. And then take this banana shade and tap under here. Okay, so that definitely is pretty. It definitely gives like a brightening effect. Not crazy where I feel like it would cause flashback, but just enough so that it sets and brightens the under eye. For contour, I'm going to be mixing these two shades right here, which are the darkest shades in the palette, and go ahead and use this to contour my face. Ooh, so that thing is super pigmented. Like, that's one tap. For blush, I'm going to be using this Blushed to Go palette by BH Cosmetics. How many times can I say BH in this video? This looks just like the e.l.f. Cosmetics blush palette. They're literally like the same exact shades. I'm going to take this one right here, which is more of like the peachy one, and just apply this on my cheeks. Oh yeah, so that's pretty. Just gonna go back into that forest green shade that we used on the lid and just apply this under my eyes. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Spotlight Highlight Palette. I did get this in the mail just now and it did come cracked. So I've already sent BH Cosmetics an email letting them know. So hopefully they can, you know, send me a replacement because I don't like cracked things. I'm going to be using the shade Glow, which is the cracked one. So it's kind of like a yellow gold color. Yeah, this highlighter is definitely no joke. I feel like Glow is a little bit light for me. I probably should have went in with another shade, but you know, whatever. Definitely like accentuates texture. It's not making my skin look too good right now. So now we're on to lips, and I have already tried BH Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. They really are really good for like $5. These things are bomb. I'm going to be using the shade Clara because I feel like we have so much going on with the eyes today that we would just kind of play it safe with the lip. So this is the shade Clara, and it's kind of like a mauvey pink red kind of color. Then I'm also going to put a gloss over top. So this is the BH Cosmetics Ashley Tisdale collab situation. This is Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale, and this one is in the shade Skinny Dipping. So it's just like a nude shade, but I just have to have a gloss. I'm going to be taking this one too. This one is in the shade Aloha. It's like a pinky iridescent type of shade, but I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Alright guys, so that is the finished look. I think that we really did that. I think it turned out really well. Some standout products would definitely be this eyeshadow palette. Like, I was not expecting the pigmentation and the blendability in this palette. It is $19.99, I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. I'll have it linked down below. But also, BH Cosmetics always has a promo code, like coupon code going on. So don't ever pay full price for anything because they always have like 10% off or free shipping or something like that. But definitely the eyeshadow palette was amazing. This eyeliner was really good. It is a felt tip pen like marker situation, so sometimes these things can dry out easily. But for $3.99, like, I don't mind repurchasing this because this thing was super black. Also, I really did enjoy this contour palette. I think for it to be like $10, I think this is a great deal. The pigment is really good. You could totally have that palette in your makeup artistry kit and it would just be perfect. Like, this thing is bomb. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.